team's future stars are on display. Antonio Rosado gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, how good has this guy been up to this point? In a day and age where guys and teams are scoring lots of runs, to have an...
And they get him trying to swipe. Now batting, C.J. Fisher. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. And that's in there for a strike. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Way outside. 1-2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Adams is after it. He's there and records the first out. Digging in to try it again, Darryl Blair. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. In there now. Oh. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get it. So striding forward now, C.J. Fisher. He's 0 for 1 thus far. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Adams giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. Now at the plate, Andy Rivera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here too low. It's 1-0. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike.
You know, I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one, because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was right in every hitter's happy zone.
Another 1-2 delivery. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now. Ready now, C.J. Fisher. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Dickerson ranging back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run. Stepping up now, Jordy Mercer. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Jordy Mercer.
Chopped weakly to the left. Cuevas ranges to his left. In the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out. So chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there. Stepping into the box, Mark Zagunis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? There's one. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. Into the box now, Jose Cordero. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning.
Cordero.
He's running. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. At the plate, Angel Huerta, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equal. Run just 90 feet away at third. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4 the final tally. The Durham Bulls used a 3-run seventh to help propel them to the win. Evan Scribner wins in relief for the... Welcome to MLB. Johnny Samuel, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find them. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. The tying run comes around all the way from first to score. It's 1-1.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy, runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Jordy Mercer.
Popped him up. Rivera ranging into shallow right. He can't get there as it falls in. And that'll score the run from second as they jump in front now, 2-1. Now at the plate, C.J. Fisher. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3.
Nope,
and this is low. Ball 2. 2-1.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Now that's popped up. Blair is there and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. Stepping in, Zach Span, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is
not in time as he steals second.
Putting a lot of pressure on.
Next will be the designated hitter, David Nakamura. He flew out in his last at-bat. Runner breaks for third. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
That's not an easy thing to do, steal third base, especially off a catcher like this that has a good throwing arm.
Now at the plate, C.J. Fisher. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. To short, hit hard. Padgett scoops it up. And there's out number 2. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Mark Valdez. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Stepping into the box, Andy Rivera.
Second baseman.
Now a bunt attempt here.
Rivera.
And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned. Digging in, Mark Valdez. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Throw over to the bag. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, C.J. Fisher. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. And this afternoon's closes at a 1-run game, 7-6 today. The Gwinnett Stripers came. Time for baseball. Now at the plate, C.J. Fisher, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Adams has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. So stepping in, C.J. Fisher, 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And it would have been trouble, but a great job there to pull this one in on the dead run. And that in. So coming to the plate, C.J. Fisher. He flew out in his last at-bat. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, digging for 2. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he'll get in there safely.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Bounce to first. Paget fields it cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the 2nd out, but meanwhile the run is in to score. Ready once again, C.J. Fisher.
Catcher, C.J. Fisher.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
0-1 count and the pitch. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that is down for extra bases. And with nobody out, we'll see if they want to wave that go-ahead run home. And the run will score all the way from first. It's now a 6-5 ball game.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
And there's 1 down now. So digging in now, Mark Zagunis. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Johnny Rodriguez.
The left fielder, number 5.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. A run, a hit, and a man left. Digging in now, Jared Paget, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Strike taken. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5, the final. The Durham Bulls jumped ahead. Minor League Baseball. Coming to the plate now, C.J. Fisher, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Ramirez is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they get to him for a couple of hits in the inning here, but they've got nothing to show for it. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
The strike, the throw down. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. So striding in, Joseph Lipscomb. He'll get to take his first cuts here. In there, now the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
I think coming into this series, they knew he was one of the guys.
Digging in, Chris Jimenez. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Is not going to get him as he swipes second. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Sherwood Ratliff. He singled his last time up. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Missed with a slider. Vargas gets his lead at first, nobody out. Snap throw to first. Not in time.
No, he's in there.
Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. Now the 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Striding in once again, Charlie Tilson. He reached on a single in his first try. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Runners going. Pitch inside. The throw. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
That's a swipe of the bag in this.
Digging in for his second at-bat, C.J. Fisher. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
Now batting, shortstop.
Here's Jordy Mercer now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Standing in, Mark Bentler. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. Soft liner towards center, and that's in there. Base hit.
That's grown man strength right there, able to take a fastball inside and muscle it out to center field for a base hit.
Stepping in, Johnny Rodriguez. He flew out in his last at-bat, and he'll dive back in. The 2-2. Fly ball out toward right field. Alfonso has a read on it, makes the play, and there are two gone now. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with two men gone. Digging in, the switch hitter, Jose Cordero, earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game. Digging in once again, C.J. Fisher, runner in scoring position with two gone. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
Pitch outside, the throw. Not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. Boyer on third with two out. Three and 0 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Tilson on the move. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Striding into the box, Charlie Tilson. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Snap throw from pitcher, but he's back in safely. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the sixth. Pulled toward right center field. Littleton has a read on it. One away. Now to the plate, Joseph Lipscomb. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And a dive, but he's back. First offering on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Runners on first with one down. Strike two called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good.
Into the box, Albert Alfonso, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizer run just 90 feet away at third. And he'll be tagged out at second base. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Manny Ramirez. And he does, representing the possible go-ahead run. Not in time as he steals second.
Yeah, I don't think there's any.
Digging in, C.J. Fisher.
C.J. Fisher.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Here it comes, 2-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Alfonso moving in And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Now in the box, C.J. Fisher. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
This is where I think you find out a lot about a pitcher's moxie. No one warming up in the pen. He's in trouble right now. He knows it. Can he right the ship and stay composed?
Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. Littleton, the runner at third. Boyer over at second. Villegas is over at first with one away. Hit on the ground toward the left. He's got it. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that. In now, C.J. Fisher. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Striding in, Jordy Mercer. Go-ahead run at first. Nobody out. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Mark Bentler. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. And there are 2 away now. Ready for another chance? Johnny Rodriguez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, so after a scoreless top. So here's the cleanup hitter, C.J. Fisher. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. 1 out, nobody on. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Chopped weakly to the left. And quickly there are 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, C.J. Fisher. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Ramirez going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And tonight's final, 7-3. The Bulls slugged their way to victory with 15 hits. James AAA. Next will be the cleanup hitter, C.J. Fisher. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First offering on its way. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner. Dan Dero, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. Not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal.
One of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off a second, and that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Casilla has it, and he makes the throw to first. Fisher is retired, 2 down now. At the plate, C.J. Fisher. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. The 1-0 is in there for strike one. The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out. At the plate, Victor Casilla, and their runners at the corners now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second. Standing in, C.J. Fisher, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. That misses. 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
A strike, and it's 2-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And a curveball drops in on 2-1. 2-2 now.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. So it's no runs on 2 hits. Into the box now, Joseph Lipscomb. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Stepping up to the plate, C.J. Fisher.
C.J. Fisher.
First pitch on its way. Smoke toward the hole. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going to hold.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Rodriguez.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit.
That's just your classic ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel to the ball right there, able to get that one through and picks up an RBI. Hard hit and a well-deserved run batted in.
Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. And Charlie Tilson now comes forward. Leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Now a bunt attempt here, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Settling in now, C.J. Fisher. He singled his last time up. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. This is line to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Ready for another shot now. Albert Alfonso. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Pitch outside. The throw in time as he just gets the tag down. A close one. 8-7 is how it finishes today. The Knights jumped ahead in the 7th inning and
With the season's outcome coming down to a final series, a manager chooses his words carefully.
Welcome to MLB. So striding forward now, C.J. Fisher, and something to watch out for is whether or not he'll be able to extend his 8-game hitting streak. Here's the first pitch to him. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Roll, this is when you...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Now at the plate, Angel Huerta, as he'll get his first opportunity. Pitch inside. The throw is there, and he's out trying to take second. Now batting, C.J. Fisher. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Missed with a slider.
1 ball, no strikes.
The 1-0 home is a heater in there for a strike. Villegas on at first, nobody out. A bouncer up the middle, scooped up to second for 1, on to first, and they turn the double play. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Jeff Decker. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Strike taken. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Ready now, C.J. Fisher. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
3-0 to him now. Now the 3-0 offering. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Dickerson's under it. 1 out. Stepping up now, C.J. Fisher. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And it's now a 5-2 game.
I know he's still in AAA, but this guy has some swagger and the tools to make some noise in the show for years to come. Mark my words, he's going to be hitting bombs. Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
5-2 the final. Time for baseball. Coming to the plate now, C.J. Fisher, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. This is a fight at the bat rack.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. Stepping into the box, Mark Zagunis. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Washburn. And that retires the side. No runs, a hit, 2 left. At the plate, Darrell Blair. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pitch misses. The throw down. Not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal.
That's not easy to do, to steal third.
Now at the plate, Keith Washburn, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And a bunt attempt now, but this is foul, and the inning is over. What was that all about? So they scratch across a run here on... Digging in to try it again, C.J. Fisher, runner in scoring position with two gone. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Here's the 0-1. And that pitch catches the inside corner. So far on the year, Fisher is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
The 0-2 once more. Heading out towards shallow right. Decker is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they nearly batter. Stepping in, C.J. Fisher. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Fisher.
Grounded down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. And the changeup is way low that time. This is line to left, but this will hang up a bit too long as it's taken in chest high for the first out. Now at the plate, Esteban Cuevas comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning. Into the box now, Jeff Decker. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. There's a strike. Cuevas aboard here at first with nobody out. Throw to first, but he gets back in time. Throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Stepping into the box, Andy Rivera.
Second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes.
No strike.
Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. 2-0. Rivera is a guy some would regard as a defense-first type of player. He excels in the field and really makes an impact on games with his glove. At the plate, however, not quite as much of a threat.
Yeah, but a guy with a defensive-minded skill set like this can play in the big leagues a long time. You can find ways to score runs, find ways to put the bat on the ball. You can't find guys that play defense the way he does.
High pop-up. Rivera is under it. 2 down. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Darryl Flair. And there he goes towards second. In there, now the throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. Now at the plate, C.J. Fisher.
Now batting. Catcher. C.J.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
That's a strike.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Ball.
Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1. Mark Zagunas would be next. Hard on the ground towards short. Cuevas is right there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. So stepping in, Jeff Decker, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
Outside, 3-0 now. Cuevas gets his lead at first, nobody out. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Popped up. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Durham took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Minor league baseball. So coming to the plate, C.J. Fisher. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Dan Dero, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, this series has been a little bit of back and forth, dropping the first one, finding a way to battle back, and then dropping the third one of this 4-game set. Let's see if they can find a way to tie this rubber game.
You know, Dero, this is one of those, if you could win game 4 of this series and walk away with a split, you almost feel like you won this series. This is a big one here today.
Digging in, C.J. Fisher. He flew out in his last at-bat.
C.J. Fisher.
He's set and the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Boyer leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And there's a base hit on the line. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
The first baseman.
Digging in now, Mark Bentler. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Here's Jordy Mercer now. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Jordy Mercer.
Hit out towards second. Rivera from the outfield grass. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So digging in now, Mark Valdez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Runner goes. Second pitch misses low. The throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got. Digging in and looking for more, C.J. Fisher. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Hit sharply on the ground. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. Coming to the plate now, Mark Bentler. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. So striding in, Andy Rivera.
Second baseman. Andy
From
Rivera.
the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Cuevas on at first, nobody out. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit. Throw into second, but he is in there as they can't get him at second. Ready once again, C.J. Fisher. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. So a solo shot down the line in left. Home run number 16 for him on the year as they extend the lead to 5-0.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing. That was not.
6-1, the final tally today. The Bulls host road win.
Playoff situations in the minors are invaluable opportunities to teach young players and to learn about them. Having split the first two in an extended series, the emphasis is on grabbing the upper hand in Game 3.
AAA baseball for you now on the show as we present coverage from the Coming to the plate now, C.J. Fisher, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
3-0 now. Ground ball sent back up the middle. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of. Digging in, C.J. Fisher, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
C.J. Fisher.
The windup and the 0-1. Bouncer down the line. Fielded there by Reynolds. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Boy, D-Roll, this looked like one of those easy 1, 2, 3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
Pops this one up. Reynolds on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Next will be the designated hitter, Wilmer Difo. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 6-5 ball game.
Leading off for the ball.
Leading off the inning, C.J. Fisher, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this.
Striding in once again, Douglas Streeter. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Strike called, now the throw down. And in fact, there will be no throw. Leading off the inning, C.J. Fisher, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Oh, not fooled one bit by the changeup as he smokes this one to deep left field. That one will not be coming back. A home run. A solo shot here to left. His first homer so far in the series, as it's now a one-run game, 7-6 now.
The thing to notice here is the pitch location. You could see it was supposed to be away, but he leaves it right over the heart of the plate. That's the happy zone for a hitter, and he made him pay for it.
Stepping in, C.J. Fisher. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Standing in, Ray Morales. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here.
Meanwhile here, a stolen base attempt is not going to work out. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. Welcome to MLB. Leading off the inning, C.J. Fisher, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hampton is calling for it. 1 down. Digging in for his second at-bat, C.J. Fisher. He flew out in his last at-bat. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Line softly toward the hole, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
That ball just landed in front of the left fielder for a single. You know, the batter wants that one back. He thought he should have drove it a little bit better than that, but a knock is a knock.
Here's Jordy Mercer now.
Shortstop, Jordy
Working for the punch out and the offering. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. Striding into the box, Mark Zagunis.
right fielder, Mark Zagunis.
Chopped weakly to the left. Fielded cleanly. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means two men are in scoring position now with two away. Into the box, Johnny Rodriguez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Line drive to left. And that's in there, base hit. And a relay home, and not in time as he just crosses the plate in time. Digging in once again, C.J. Fisher. He singled his last time up.
Fisher.
A bouncer to the left side. Fielded there by Reynolds. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors. Now to the plate, C.J. Fisher. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set. Here it comes. That's a tough take. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back safely. Villegas stands at first with one out. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. The 1-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Here now the 2-2. Line softly out toward left center, and that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, with two strikes right there, he didn't try and do too much. He took what the pitcher gave him, got the front foot down, and was able to fist feed a soft liner over the infielder's head for a knock.
Now batting.
Digging in, Jordy Mercer. A hit in two official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Benitez has a play. Two gone. Now in the box, Mark Zagunis. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Villegas rounds third and is digging for the plate. He comes across to score as they push the lead to 4-2. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors. Striding in, C.J. Fisher. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
Fisher.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
1-1.
1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. And a swing and a miss here, and the first two are dispatched to begin the ninth.
Hey, baseball players have never been shy about celebrating, but these guys have a lot of work to do, and they know that. They're now out of the first round, but they need to stay focused moving forward if they're going to win the minor league championship.
So we witnessed a close one here.
Having earned a chance to compete for a league championship, these young competitors have gained the respect and fondness of a grateful skipper.
Game's future. So here's the cleanup hitter, C.J. Fisher. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. On a line, that's a base hit. Legs churning, he's headed for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself into scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
In now, Jordy Mercer, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. At the plate, Mark Zagunis, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Struck him out, and now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Standing in, Johnny Rodriguez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Ready for another chance? Levi Trevino. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Throw to first in time, and the bunt attempt is foiled. Here's Howie Kendrick.
The batter, the designated hitter, Howie.
And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. Digging in the switch hitter, Keith Gifford. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a dive, but he's back in. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Runner goes. Pitch misses. The throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second. Stepping in and ready for another shot, C.J. Fisher. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. First pitch on its way. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count up.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Villegas aboard here at first with nobody out. throw over to the bag, and the runner back easily. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Next will be the cleanup hitter, C.J. Fisher. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Here's the 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first two pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Kirk is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now. Into the box now, C.J. Fisher. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
And the 1-0 is sent out to straightaway center field. Taylor is right there, one down. At the plate, C.J. Fisher, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. From the stretch. Started that swing a bit too early.
Nope.
Lays off the circle change there, a ball and a strike.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Taken called strike two, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. In the air out to straightaway left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. 2 runs are in. And the tying run is in to score all the way from first. It's a 6-6 ball game.
Boy, Dero, talk about definition of clutch coming up in the ninth and delivering a game-tying RBI base hit.
Yeah, what a huge at-bat right there. As a former offensive player, these are the moments you live for. Runners in scoring position, bottom of the ninth inning, and you're able to come through for the team. Let's see if they can continue on.
And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is... Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really made it happen.
It can never be emphasized enough to young players the importance of closing out a playoff series when the chance presents itself.
Minor League Baseball. Settling in now, C.J. Fisher. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. And he'll look at a slurve in for strike 1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Got him. Couldn't connect on the slurve that time, and that'll end it.
So they get a man to second here in the top. Stepping up to the plate, C.J. Fisher. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Runner back standing. First offering on its way. Hit hard down the line.
Nope.
And he misses with it. 1-1. Boyer, the runner at second with one away. A throw behind the runner at second, but the runner's back easily. The 1-1. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch is high. The throw not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. The 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. He pulls into second safely as they also push across a score to make it a one-run game. So stepping in, Jordy Mercer, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. This one's down to third. Cisneros has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Now at the plate, Mark Bentler. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits. So striding forward now, C.J. Fisher. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. In there at the knees, strike 1. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up.
And he's in safely to third as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Second base hit of the game for him. This one an RBI triple, and there's still nobody out, so this could be just the start of it.
Here's Jordy Mercer now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Hit out towards second. Gonzalez takes it in. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Leading off the inning, C.J. Fisher, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Line to the right side, but a foul ball.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Hey, I don't care if they're playing in Little League, college, minor, or Major League. Winning a championship feels good. They're the International League champs, and they should enjoy every second of this.
It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our Time for baseball of the AAA. Ready now, C.J. Fisher, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a liner. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. He's through first and hustling for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Now batting, Mark Zagunis. Another first-inning RBI opportunity for him here. Working for the punch-out and the offering. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Tilson has it in his tracks, and the inning is over. So they get 3 runs on 2 base hits with. Stepping up now, C.J. Fisher. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Tilson is there. He's got it 1 away. Striding forward now is the DH, Jeremy Brannon.
Jeremy Brannon.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Fisher leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty, 2-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Delmonico is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping into the box, Joey Wendell, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. A pause and the 0-2. On the ground to the left side. Scooped up on the backhand. And the throw will not get him at third as he moves up on the ground ball. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jason Muser. And their runners at the corners now. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. At the plate, C.J. Fisher, 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He's set, and the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
You think he's not setting the tone for this series right there? 3rd knock of the night, and we're only in game 1. This could be huge.
Ready for another shot now, Mark Zagunis. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Here's the 1-1. Swinging a soft liner. That's in there. Base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 6-0 ball game. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jeremy Brannon. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
You know, that's a nice knock right there.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Wow, not every call is going to go.
Now at the plate, C.J. Fisher. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Grounded back up the middle. That gets through for a base hit. How about the game he's having? Now 4 for 4. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
The 1-2. Popped him up. Vincent will put this one away and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits and they lead. Here now is Cheslor Cuthbert. He was a ground out victim last time up. Now a bunt attempt here. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, C.J. Fisher, and we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Lipscomb ranges back and he has it for out number 2. 11-2 is the way this ball game ends. Durham jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Nelson Park earns his first win of the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Carlos Ramirez was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Welcome to Lucas Giolito, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like that.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. Stepping in, C.J. Fisher. Last night was a good one for him as he turned in a 4 for 5 effort. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. Reined in. A bare hand for 1. On to first, and they get the double play. Digging in to try it again, C.J. Fisher. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, and he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the... Leading off the inning, C.J. Fisher, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can.
Into the box now, C.J. Fisher. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. The 1-1. And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in. Tonight's ball game comes to a close 3-1. Games. Now at the plate, C.J. Fisher. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set. Here it comes. Fly ball out toward left center field. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game. Stepping into the box, C.J. Fisher earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. The 0-1. This is in the air out to right. Alfonso is over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Joel Gallegos. He singled his last time up. And there he goes towards second. This is low. The throw down is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Digging in, C.J. Fisher. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hit on the ground to third. Cuthbert has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Digging in now, C.J. Fisher. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
No balls and 1 strike. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Tilson is in pursuit. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So they're held in check. This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. The Knights led this game from the 3rd inning up. And as we join the ballgame, a 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Durham Bulls rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Antonio Rosado earns his AAA baseball. Coming to the plate now, C.J. Fisher, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Muser is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. He will score as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
We didn't have to wait long for the offensive fireworks in this one. 2 runners aboard, and he got a pitch he liked, drove it all the way to the wall to bring in a pair of runs, and they're still in good shape to add on with him at second now.
0-1, here's the pitch. Grounded to the right. And that's out number 1. Here's Cody Ashe. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Popped him up. Rivera onto the grass. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. So digging in now, Mark Zagunis. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson's under it. And that retires the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits. No. Trying to pick things up where we left off. C.J. Fisher stands in here after doubling home 2 in his first at-bat. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. The 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Left fielder, Jared Parker.
The 2-1. He's running. Pitch outside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. The 3-1. On the ground to third. Ruiz comes up with it, and that's the first out. Coming to the plate now, Cody Ashe. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
The right fielder, number
So striding in, Mark Zagunis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. Digging in and looking for more, C.J. Fisher, runner in scoring position with Sugan. From the stretch. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. Pulled high in the air out to left field.
Dickerson's under it.
Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no error. Now at the plate, C.J. Fisher. He flew out in his last at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Missed with a slider. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Keenan patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Digging in, C.J. Fisher. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game.
Fisher.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. The 1-2. Tapped down the line. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. Runner goes for second. It's a cold strike. The throw in time as he just gets the tag down.
Check out the lead here. That's about as standard as it gets, and it didn't do him a lot of help.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4, the final tally. Durham